What's going on, Internet? Harris Rubenstein here for Chat Sports. The 2018 MLB Trade Deadline is literally tomorrow, so we're going through the top MLB trade rumors today. And we start with Chris Archer and the Yankees may be tied into some of the top-end starters that we will see move tomorrow. So as of right now, the Yankees have checked in on both Chris Archer and Zach Wheeler as they look to make another move for a piece in their rotation. Now, we know that the Yankees have already acquired Blue Jays pitcher J.A. Happ, and he already did pretty well in his first outing for the New York Yankees. But with the recent struggles of Luis Severino, the Yankees want another top-end starter. Look, they may be going up against the Boston Red Sox in the ALCS, and with the Red Sox bringing the likes of Chris Sale and David Price, the Yankees do not have that number 2 guy that they feel comfortable going into a playoff series with. So maybe that guy ends up being Chris Archer. However, as of right now, the Rays have no interest of trading Chris Archer in the division, and the Mets have even less of an interest of trading Zach Wheeler to the New York Yankees because that's just how the Will Ponds do business. So the Yankees are looking for a top-end starter, though as of right now, there might not be too much luck for them out there right now. All right, let's go to our next rumor. We've mentioned this multiple times. Are the Nationals going to blow it up? Well, according to John Heyman and Ken Rosenthal, the Nationals are looking to trade any impending free agent besides Bryce Harper. So that includes the likes of Sean Kelly and the likes of Daniel Murphy and Brandon Kinsler. So a lot of, and as well as Kelvin Herrera. So multiple relievers and a couple position players as well. But as of right now, it is not expected that the Nationals are going to move Bryce Harper. I know that I mentioned it last week before the weekend that the Nationals could move him in an extreme situation. But after the big article released today detailing the Nationals' quote-unquote mess of a clubhouse, it doesn't look like the Nationals are going to move Bryce Harper. Instead, it seems like they want to move everything around Bryce Harper, though it does seem right now that new manager Dave Martinez could be out the door in the next couple weeks. So maybe the Nationals look for a couple ways to spice things up in that locker room, including getting rid of the manager and moving some bullpen pieces. So lots still to come with the Washington Nationals, but I would expect them to be one of the most active sellers at the deadline tomorrow. All right, let's go to our next rumor here. The Blue Jays are shopping Roberto Osuna, their closer, who has had a very, very strange season, whether it was the anxiety issues that took out a first part of his season or the domestic violence case that has taken out the second half of his season. Osuna has only pitched 15 innings so far this year and has been suspended for the rest of the season so far. It does end on August 5th, his domestic violence suspension, but Osuna has really not pitched that much at all this year. Now, before this year, he was one of the better young closers in all of baseball, so it is interesting to see the Blue Jays wanting to get rid of Osuna. However, the thought process is that he's just been such a headache, literally, over the past couple of years that the Blue Jays just want to get rid of him, try to get a couple prospects back for him, and let him be someone else's problem. So expect Osuna to be in the mix tomorrow for some teams looking for a reliever. However, I wouldn't expect them to trade him inside of the American League. All right, let's go to our last rumor here. The Cardinals are looking to sell at the deadline, primarily looking to move both first baseman Jose Martinez and closer Bud Norris. Now, this is very interesting, seeing as about a week ago, Bud Norris mentioned that he wanted to stay with the Cardinals long term. And now again, the rumor that the Cardinals may trade him as soon as tomorrow. So we know that Jose Martinez has been on the trade block for a while, seeing as he just can't field. He's maybe the worst fielding first baseman in all of baseball, but he's such a great hitter that the Cardinals have no idea what to do with him. So he's been playing a very iffy kind of part-time role as a pinch hitter, pseudo, just kind of rotational player at first base. Their usage of Jose Martinez has been very, very strange, but he's a shoo-in for a DH spot in the American League, and I would expect Martinez to get moved tomorrow, especially to an American League team that needs some hitting help off the bench. But for Bud Norris, expect for a team like the Boston Red Sox to be in on him. We know they are still looking for bullpen help. But before we go today, let me know in the comments section who will be the biggest name moved at the deadline. Will it be Bryce Harper? Will the Rays finally move on from Chris Archer? We should have another fun and chaotic day tomorrow. So let me know in the comments section who the biggest name will be moved tomorrow at the deadline. But that's going to do it for me today. You can follow me on Twitter at SportsTheam for all your MLB news and updates. And remember to tune in to Chat Sports' live coverage of the MLB Trade Deadline tomorrow. So tune in as we might see some of the biggest stars in baseball switch some teams. But for now, we'll see ya.